Hello and welcome to Shubham's Origami World. In this video, we are going to make an origami herringbone tessellation. As you can see, this one is also known as Miura ori tessellation. For those guys who don't know what a tessellation is, tessellation are basically patterns that repeat themselves on the entire paper as long as you can fold them. So you can see there are repetitive patterns on the paper. It is one of the easy and good looking tessellations out there. I will be uploading many other tutorials on tessellations. So this is the first one of them. You can see it looks like a wave pattern. It can compress as well as expand. It looks so beautiful and it is easy to make. I will show it on a small paper, on a small grid, but you can, once you get the idea, you can make on the larger grids as you prefer. And also I have something to show you. Several origamists have used this pattern on many designs, like Jun Meikawa has used this pattern for the tail of a peacock. I did the same thing in my recent design. Most of the origamists, they designed this tessellation along the side of the square, but for this peacock I use this pattern along the diagonal. As you can see, there is similarity between them, and this runs along the diagonal of the square to make the tail of the peacock along with a natural color change. I will soon make the tutorial of this peacock and upload it on my channel, so if you don't want to miss it, you can please subscribe and share. So without taking more time, I will now start. You will need a square paper, or you can also have a rectangular paper if you want it to be of more length. Now first you need to decide what size of grid you want. I will be using an 8x8 grid for this pattern for simplicity. So first fold the paper in half vertically. Now fold in 4 parts. Like this, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we just need to divide all of them to get 8 parts. You can choose 4, 8, 16 or any odd number also according to your preference. Because it is just a tutorial, I will show you on a small grid. Okay, we have divided the paper in 8 sections. Now we need to reverse these creases, because we will be reversing the creases again and again in the entire process. So it will be easy for you to reverse them in the beginning. As you can see, these are valley creases and here they are mountain creases. So we will make these mountains as valleys. For those guys who are not used to terminologies of origami, this crease is known as a valley crease because it goes inside the paper, and this crease is known as a mountain crease because it looks like a mountain. Okay, so we need to make all these mountains as valleys. So I'm just reversing them, not dividing into other sections. I'm keeping the 8 divisions. Alright, so we have reversed all the creases. Now we need to fan fold the paper. Fold it here and then turn the model over and fold, just as you make an origami fan. Alright, We could also have divided the paper horizontally for more accuracy, but I want to keep the thing simple, so I'm not doing that. Okay, so make sure your paper is like this. There should be a mountains at the last on the upper side. Now, you need to fold this edge till this line, like this, open, and on the other side of the paper, reverse those creases, like this. The same creases, we have reversed them. Now, as you open the paper, you will get triangles, the triangular creases here. The creases are forming 4 triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to reverse fold these triangles just like me. See, I'm just folding the creases inside. This is known as a reverse fold in origami. So I need to reverse fold all the 4 triangles. If it was a 16 division case, then you would have 8 triangles. All right, so we have done till here. Close the paper again. Now what you need to do is fold this crease, this edge along this crease line, like this. Keep the slope down and fold like this. And as usual, we need to reverse the creases. So on the other side, we need to fold them again, like this. Now when you open paper, you will again get triangles. Now the most trickiest part is here. We need to reverse the mountains and valleys. Like this one is a mountain, this one is a valley. We need to make this a valley and the other one a mountain, and so on. So I will just reverse the crease, valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley and mountain, and then finally a valley. When you complete this, then you just need to fold along these crease lines like this. Can you see the pattern? When I reverse the creases, these triangles are automatically collapsing. That's what we need to do. Keep closing and you will get the idea of what is happening. Flatten entirely and then you can see this. Getting the point? Now we just need to repeat this step again and again until we reach the end. So close the paper again, and this time fold this edge till this line, like this. We are going to make a straight one like this. On the other side, reverse the creases and open. Now you know what to do. You need to again reverse the mountains and valleys and try to collapse. That's why we initially folded the divisions on both sides, so that the process becomes easier. I'm just interchanging the mountains and valleys. As you can see, this pattern is repeating. Beginners will find it troublesome for the first time, so don't lose hope if you are not able to do it. But I'm sure you will be successful in the next try if you're not able to do it at first. Alright, we have done thrice. Now close again. And do you know where to fold next? The straight line shall continue. So I'll fold this edge till this crease. Alright. Reversing. And then opening. And then reversing. The more you make this pattern, the easier it will get to collapse the next set of triangles. Okay, so we will fold again along this line. Reverse, open, and then again reverse. Like this. I will fast forward now. Okay, so we are at a point that we are at the end of the paper and we just need to fold along this diagonal in order to terminate. So I have folded both at both the sides, and now I just need to reverse fold these triangles. Also the one at the corners, they are only half. And yes, our tessellation is ready. You can try on a much bigger scale. It will require much more time and effort. So this video was just to give you a basic idea of how to start folding this herringbone tessellation. I have folded this bigger one from a 20 cross 20 semi square sheet, and this one was a 10 cross 10 semi. So I hope you get it now, and I will make tutorials on more tessellations like hydrangea or leaf tessellations and much more. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.